Greetings, nerdlings, and welcome to AmalgamNation Presents World of Lorecraft, Herocraft, Valeera Sanguinar edition. When Valeera was young, her family was killed by bandits. She survived both bandits and the Scourge, seeking out a living by stealing what she needed. However, when trying to steal a shaman's talisman, she was caught and jailed. Showing her fighting prowess by injuring several of the guards in the process, it's possible that is how she attracted the attention of the arena promoter. The day before she was to implement her escape plan, Valeera was sold to Rhaegar Earthfury so she could join Blood-Eye Redfist and Brawl Baremantle in team combat in the Crimson Ring. Soon after, Blood-Eye was killed and Brawl told Valeera the stories of both Rhaegar and Blood-Eye. After Blood-Eye's funeral pyre, Valeera and Brawl were being transported in a caged wagon to Orgrimmar to be trained as gladiators. On their way, they were joined by a human called Varian, who had washed up on the seashore with no memory. When they reached Orgrimmar, they were caged once again, with the human who did nothing but brood while the two elves argued. That evening in the cages, Brawl offered the human a meditation remedy, and the man had a brief flash of memory. The meditation was interrupted by Valeera, which nearly sparked her and Brawl coming to blows. Eventually the three travelled to Dire Maul in Feralis, where the gladiatorial contest took place. After many bloody battles, they emerged the victors of the Crimson Ring tournament. Impressed by Varian's skill at arms, the crowd gave him the Orcish moniker Logosh, which means Ghost Wolf. After winning the Dire Maul gladiatorial contest, Rhaegar sold Valeera to Helga Grimtotem, a gladiator mistress, for 2,000 gold. Helga wanted Valeera to lead an all-female gladiator team consisting of an orc and a troll. However, soon after they set out for an exhibition game on the Merchant Coast, Valeera escaped with the wyvern Bristlefur. Valeera then went searching for Brawl Baremantle and Logosh, who have escaped from Rhaegar Earthfury. As she followed them, she discovered that an assassin was also trailing them. She eventually caught up with the assassin, and after catching it off guard, managed to defeat the assassin with the help of some local beasts. Worn out from the fight, she was rescued by Aegwyn, who saw great things in her. Aegwyn reunited her with Brawl and Logosh, who was revealed to be the lost king of Stormwind, Varian Wrynn. All three set out to leave for Stormwind to return Varian to his rightful throne. During the trip across the Great Sea, Valeera helped Varian and Brawl defend the ship against attacking Naga, but during the fight she absorbed the arcane energies of a Naga sea witch's trident. It was this act which ignited her addiction to magic. After she arrived at Menethil Harbour, she, along with Varian, Brawl and a dwarf called Thargus Anvilmar, started their journey towards Ironforge. On their way, they were stopped by Vendelin Soulfire, a Blood Elf warlock sent to assassinate Varian. He placed the mark of Catra Natir upon Valeera, and by doing so caused the demon Catra Natir to possess her. Because she was inflicted with the fell energies of a demon, her addiction was made worse. During Valeera's lapses of self-control, the demon would occasionally gain influence and take control of her body. She was left behind in Ironforge to adjust from her withdrawal from magic, while the rest of her companions embarked on a mission to rescue Marshal Windsor. Secluded in her room, the demon tried to take control of her body by feeding her feelings of abandonment, using visions of her deceased parents to verbally abuse her. But she regained control of her senses when a vision of Aegwyn told her she was not alone, and that she had people like Brawl and Varian who loved her. She later rendezvoused with Varian and Brawl after their mission, informing them that she's better and in control of herself again. When the group got to Stormwind City, she helped reveal Onyxia's treachery and travelled with King Varian back across the sea to finally kill Onyxia. After the death of Onyxia, Varian offered both Brawl and Valeera a permanent place in Stormwind, in which they could act as Varian's bodyguards and advisors. Valeera and Anduin convinced Varian that he should create peace between the Horde and the Alliance, but when the peace summit was about to happen, Terramore was attacked by the Twilight's Hammer clan. Although the Twilight Hammer's attack was repelled, the peace summit was ruined, and both the Horde and the Alliance were left in distrust of one another. When the Scourge attacked Stormwind, Valeera remained in Terramore and made a deal with Garona to rescue her son Madan in exchange for her cooperation in revealing the identities of her masters. She later partnered with Merrill Winterstorm and travelled with him to Anchorage to save Madan. They found Madan hanging on the dead body of the old god Khotun and rescued him, but before they could get away from the ruins of Anchorage, they were intercepted by Cho'Gall, who felled Merrill with one strike. Valeera absorbed some magic from Merrill and Madan in order to grow strong enough to fend off Cho'Gall, giving Madan, who just regained consciousness, enough time to heal Merrill. Cho'Gall was still too powerful to defeat, and becoming desperate to stay alive, Valeera offered herself willingly to the demon inside her in order to use the demon's power to fend off Cho'Gall. When Merrill regained consciousness, he teleported them all away from Cho'Gall. When they reached a secure location, Valeera, who was possessed by Catra Natir, lusted over Madan's power and tried to possess him, but Madan was able to reject Catra Natir's advances. Merrill, along with the Council of Tirisfal, had banished the demon Catra Natir thousands of years ago. In order to lure the demon away from Valeera's body, Merrill challenged the demon to possess his powerful magical body instead, since he was unable to possess Madan. As the demon tried to possess him, Merrill proved himself the stronger of the two wills and repressed the demon within his body. Merrill then asked Madan and Valeera to never tell anyone about what happened between him and the demon. Thank you for watching, and as always remember, play the game and game to play.